the weather that we have been experiencing lately. The other day, I was just sitting and thinking about how lately, pretty often, different times of the month, we have been experiencing some very out of the norm weather. And my heart is genuinely grieving for those who are currently dealing with the things that they are dealing with. I have family members who are experiencing these extreme weather conditions and being without power. Like it genuinely, y'all, is heartbreaking. And my prayers have been with those who are dealing with this, and they will continue to be. But there are many individuals who are looking at these things, and because they don't have an explanation for why things are happening, the first thing that they often turn to is these conspiracy theories. And it's always that the government is doing it, saying that they're controlling the weather patterns and all these things. And while there is a possibility that they could be doing some things, like, they do this whole seeding things where they cause it to rain, we need to recognize fully that the government does not hold that much power to cause a massive storm to cover the whole United States. Like, we need to really think about what we're saying here and to think logically about these types of things, y'all. I come to the Bible, as people of God should always do. I look at even when the enemy was able to do something to the weather, it was only a tornado and it wasn't nothing extreme that was controlling an entire area. It was just him being able to attack Job, right? And then I come to places like Job 37, where a man of God is speaking wisdom, not one of Job's friends, but a man of God who comes in and actually does speak wisdom. His name is Elihu. And I feel like this would be beneficial. Starting at verse number 5, God thunders marvelously with his voice. He does great things which we cannot comprehend. He says to the snow, fall on the earth, and he speaks to the showers and to the downpour of his mighty rains, be strong. God seals and brings to a standstill, stops by severe weather the hand of every man, that all men whom he has made may know his work, that is, his sovereign power and their subjection to it. Then the beast goes into its lair and remains in its hiding place. Out of its chamber comes the storm, and cold from the north wind. Ice is made by the breath of God, and the expanse of the waters is frozen. He loads the thick cloud with moisture. He disperses the cloud of its lightning. Its direction is turned around by his guidance, that it may do whatever he commands it on the face of the inhabited earth, whether it be for correction or for his earth generally, or for his mercy and loving kindness, he causes it to happen. We see here that God controls the weather. He does whatever he wants to do in whatever manner he decides to do it in order to provide things that the earth needs, but sometimes even for our correction, y'all. And whenever you and I begin to turn this into some conspiracy theory, it does not allow room for the fact that God actually may be trying to share something with us. He may be actually trying to wake people up who have not given their lives to him yet, y'all. Because the truth of the matter is that if we think that this is bad and this is hard, imagine what an eternity separated from God will be like when a person ultimately does not choose him before they leave this earth, because there will be no second chances. So while I am not saying that this particularly is God's judgment, it could be a possibility because his word says that it is. And so what you and I should do is we should be crying out to him. We should have hearts that are surrendered to him, so that if it is in fact him trying to speak to us and share something with us, we will be able to hear and our hearts will not be hardened. So I encourage you today, if you have not given your life to the Lord, cry out to him and do so, because no matter the circumstance, God is the creator of all things, and he is the only one who can ever truly help us. Just as he allowed this weather to happen or even caused it, he is able to turn it around. So, if anything, as the people of God, we should be using this time not to spread all these wild theories, but to pray for those who are suffering and to pray for the circumstances that are happening in our earth so that we can see the hand of God to change things.